Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. Let's take a nice clearing breath and come here in this beautiful place that we have created together. And I thought I'd start by asking and checking in, how is this air element working for you? How is this air element working for you? And it's really a journey. This whole journey up the body is a deep excavation. And hi, Sandra. Good morning. And you know, when we're playing in the mud and we're digging and we're looking for those diamonds or seeds that we've been experiencing and planting, it's not without feelings, right? It's not without emotion. It's, you know, I want to focus on that today. So I'm going to take us to a little new place and offer a clearing for everything that we've been going through in this little and this big journey together. And so it will be, we're going to ground, center, and align in the front end so that we can go on this clearing journey. And then we're going to sit in the stillness of the safety of us together as we close with the mantra meditation. So I've got all our dear journey friends with me. I've got the rose quartz spheres, both for the feminine and the masculine, to balance those energies within ourselves and to find the beauty of both those energies in each of us, whether you're male, female, they or there. It doesn't make any difference. We have both those energies flowing through the body. The left-hand side of the body is primarily the feminine in some of the Vedic ways, and in some areas it's depicted differently. And then the right-hand side is the masculine. And then I have our seed of knowledge, and to help me to stay grounded as I hold the container as well and call on the knowledge that we collectively need that they'll suit for all of us at this time. And that's particularly what I'd love to bring into the membership is more of this type of clearing work so that we can work and we can clear. And then we know that we've got this supportive community and this container of safety as we work with all these energy centers and the field that accompanies these energy centers. So let's feel our feet on the floor, and let's go in and do our grounding so that we can go into this clearing session today and the last few days that we have left in this air element. And I hope that you've been doing the work and digging and allowing the grief or the pain or the sorrow or whatever it is to be released. And that's what the clearing is going to help us with today. I took the opportunity to phone and reach out to my brother and, you know, to respect his pain and where he's coming from. And to respect the pain of my father. And it's not without some grief. It's not without some grief that, you know, the family had this beautiful potential to share all this human beingness. And there's these clear light obstacles that are being seen as fault or blame or perhaps even a little bit of shame and their own grief, whatever it might be. But if I can clear it for me, then I know that it will help to clear for them too. So, and those in that frequency, those that are stuck in that frequency, it might just be the little nudge that allows a whole collective force of human beings and human becomings to release that which does not serve me, or that which is not unconditional love that's stuck in my field, in your field. And that is the unseen part. That is the unseen part. So if I'm taking the steps to be in my bliss, in my joy, in my euphoria, then I need to clean this regularly. I need to ensure that I'm letting go. I'm not grasping at that pain and I'm taking it with me. We can't take it with us. We've got to let it go. So let's do that today. Let's take a step into that arena and check how comfortable you are with it, and sit and if you're not comfortable with it, just sit and listen and absorb and allow and give permission. Because to some it may seem very different. It's a little, it's a prayer, invocation to clear. And it's to call in our unseen world. That part of the unseen world that loves us unconditionally. Always that caveat. So let's allow our feet to, and our tree roots to fall and drop right into the center core of the earth. And we're calling on Mother Earth today because we're going to do some big work. So let's let those drop. And take a nice deep breath and allow that to drop with us, with you, as we drop the feet into the center core of the earth. With such intention as we go into this work today. And bring that red earth energy up. Bring that nurturing, that safety, that container. I am safe. I am safe. I am nurtured. I am loved. Bring that Mother Earth energy up to the 2 feet. I am strong. I am safe. I am here. And into the legs. Allow it to come into those beautiful tree trunks and into your sit bones. Acknowledge those sit bones holding you up on your seat. We're going to call on those sit bones as we move into this clearing. And bring it into the abdomen area. Allow it to expand in the front and the back, engaging that deep diaphragmatic breath. Feel that expansion. Feel it. Allow that expansion. We're going to keep that expansion and into the shoulders and give them a roll, a gentle roll back as we open up the love region of the heart region, the lung region, the grief region, and allow that Mother Earth energy to wash down the hands, your hands, down to your hands and up into the neck. Allow it to fill the throat so we can speak clearly with the true love that we offer. As we get prepared to move into this region, to speak with our heart voice and to live in thy will. And allow it to come into the head and allow it to wash over the cranium and down the body as we center and align. As we center and align and feel this Mother Earth energy. Find that a centering within that energy. And see what you notice with your feet and your hands and your body. Do you feel strong and centered? And let's bring that hair line to fine line to divine. Into past the solar system, into the galaxies, the Milky Way, the universe, the cosmos, and allow this golden white light to wash down, to bathe down into the body. You want to tap on the top of your head, Sarasara, and bring it into the head and allow for clarity and intuition and knowingness and divine love as we bring it in through the throat and into the heart. We're going to tap like a heartbeat on the thymus. Alternating the fingers or just tapping like a heartbeat on the thymus. Allow it to wash, this divine energy to wash down our arms and into our hands as we can touch ourselves with grace and compassion and love and offer that out to others and self. And open it into the chest and the torso and the hips and the legs, the ankles and the feet. Let's acknowledge these two energies as they conjoin in our body, and blend with Mother Earth energy and divine energy in our heart region today, especially today. Yeah, so beautiful. Feel this energy. And then I would like to remind us on the felt sense. So as we go through this clearing, I invite you to do it from a witness point. We're going to experience ourselves sitting. We're going to actually see ourselves sitting. And we're going to stay on the outer edges of the vortex of any type of emotion that comes up, and simply offer a hand and an acknowledgement that we are sitting with this pain. And we're inviting it to leave. We're letting it go. We're clearing it from our system, our field, our thoughts, with the unconditional love. Because we can't take this baggage with us. We can't move forward, dragging it along. It's impossible, and it's not necessary. And it's a regular occurrence. That was part of my sitting today, and sitting in the pain that I've experienced and that my family's experienced and even friends have experienced from this public cry for help, I guess, is what it would be. Or public pain, posted public pain, which included me and my family. You know, and I acknowledged the pain, but the pain is too deep for it to be acknowledged on the other side. So, you know, without that, the only way that I can move forward with this pain is to allow it, to see it, to know that it is simply a boomerang, a thought form, a clear light object as a messenger to me of the love that I must sit in, I'm choosing to sit in, to send back out. To send back out, to plant that seed of love even deeper, with a greater knowing that it's not only for my family, but it's for the collective. And it's for me. Yeah, it's for me too. The big capital S for self, so that I can move on. I could choose to hang on to this and grasp onto this and say, my gosh, you know, there was a point I did. I'm like, why? Why can't we love our family and enjoy each and every one of us? Maybe in time, and maybe not in this lifetime. I still gotta move on. So sit, engage your diaphragmatic breath. I got our love help. And let's go through a clearing together, and let me know what you think of it, and let me know if you'd want more of this in the membership, because this is what I feel is really, really valuable. And it's not, it's working with our energy field, and it's clearing our energy field, and it's letting go of thought forms. So that's somewhere that we've been working with the field this whole time. That's where I felt called to work. So I invite you to gently close your eyes as we walk through this clearing. Here we go. And we're going to go straight into the mantra meditation from here. So you're welcome just to rest, and if you wish to just lie down, you're welcome to lie down. But I want you to stay conscious. I want you to stay conscious with your body. And I want you to stay conscious if your emotions start to whelm up. And then put your hand there, like I said, with acknowledgement, and invite it to clear. And you might even just check in to say, what does it need to heal, and what color is that? And breathe that color into that area of the body. And if you need any resources, if something, if you need to talk, please reach out. I'm here for you. So in order for life to flow and express itself, that which we grasp onto, or that which belongs to the world of death to let go to, must be released. So with that, I invite you to take a nice deep breath And just let a clearing breath go. And engage a stillness. There's nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us, which is better left to be released. It takes great spiritual courage and trust to allow this to happen. Together, we release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life, so that you may be free. We've done the work to see something through, and now it's time to let it go, so that you are free from it. You may or may not be fully aware of what this is, but your energy field is somehow burdened by the past or drained by attachments, obstacles that are no longer necessary for your growth. This could be anything from a past relationship to dreams of or visions that may have encouraged you in the past times, but are not relevant for where you are going now. It might also be the spirit of a lost person or a loved one. Someone that has passed on or someone who has left your life. Or the remnants and in the field of expectations unmet from past hopes and dreams. There is so much beauty and fullness waiting for you right now. There is no need to further hold on to the past. You are supported so utterly and completely in this deep healing release. And all involved in your life will benefit from this healing change. It's not abandoning what you have loved. It's the honor to give it a full and proper let go and release. A clearing. It is in fact honoring and allowing what you are releasing to return to the pure love and light of Source. It is a spiritual freedom for you and what you have released, which is the destiny to which all of life will eventually return. It takes great trust, but if you allow, you will realize that in letting go, rebirth and growth is really possible. You may experience grief. You may experience slight anger. You may experience fear. And most of all, you may experience freedom and a sense of relief, or a combination of these feelings as you move to let go and allow this honoring to take place. Do not be afraid of any of these feelings, for they will pass naturally when allowed to just flow. These feelings will actually fertilize new life and allow you to become more of who you are in truth as you plant those seeds of truth. There is nothing to fear and everything to gain. At this time, I release all that does not serve my greatest and highest good. And I invite in unconditional love in its place. I now call forth that which is attached to my energy field and does not serve me in unconditional love. I now choose of my own free will to cast into the loving care of the energy everywhere. All attachments, histories, beliefs, and beings of any influence that are not aligned with unconditional love. I release you now through all time and space with love and respect. Go in peace. You may not return to me ever. Our contracts are now dissolved and I set you free. I set myself free. So be it. Allow yourself to sit in peace. If you feel an emotion, place your hand where that emotion is in your body. Acknowledge it. Take some time with it. And respect it. Respect what your body is telling you. You're having an inner intelligence now, a communication with this inner part of our being. Just let it flow. Let it flow and let it go. You may feel sadness. You may feel temporary waves of confusion or regret or pain as the energies leave. Know that you're supported and loved. Imagine lighting a candle in honor, or even taking the time to light a candle after this in honor of this process. And let it burn. You might want to journal and write down some stuff and take it outside and burn it or shred it. Have a sacred ceremony for it. And then when you're ready, blow out the candle. And if you like, discard the candle. When you blow the candle, blow it out and say, and so be it. And know that your process was your own self-healing, a part of this group healing. And each time we do this, it gets a little easier. Sometimes it doesn't. And celebrate. Celebrate. Celebrate the release and the freedom, and breathe it in and come into expansion, because sometimes if we're not in that place of witness, you might have found yourself going into some contraction. But we're giving freedom to ourselves, and we're giving freedom to the others in our lives who are grasping to that pain. And recognizing that the pain is that the pain is a messenger. It's an object, and we create it in the depth of that that pain in our minds, with that our emotion and how we grasp onto that emotion. And this is a celebration of letting it go. It's not so much a mourning. It says, I release it, guess what? It gets released throughout. That field becomes less and less dense. Maybe by us all releasing, maybe there's only this much hanging into the pain frequency, as opposed to all of this hanging into the pain frequency. We're clearing it throughout of the field. I'd love to hear from you how that went. I would love to hear from you on how that went for you. And if you want more of this, if you want, we could do monthly clearings. We will do monthly clearings. I want to know if it's comfortable for you. Let's go into our mantra meditation as now we allow the mind to calm, as we bring in the Soham in celebration for I am. Inhaling the So and allowing the belly to engage in the deep diaphragmatic breathing. If it's not already, it might have contracted. We might feel that we're breathing a little into our chest now. We can take a clearing breath, and let's put our hand on our abdomen and allow our abdomen to expand out on the inhalation, and the side body and the back body. And breathing in So, and exhaling Hum. I think we should do one counting to really know that we've engaged it. So on the inhale, in the lower abdomen is 1, 2, 3, 4 on the inhalation, and 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring yourself to your sit bones and feel your sit bones in your seat and your feet on the floor to re-engage into that groundedness as we go into meditation. I'll be quiet for the next 2 minutes. Thank you for being here with me. I love you so much. I hope the clearing out had some value. Be gentle with yourself today. Be gentle with yourself today. Remember to regulate with your feet if you feel any anxiety, or your hands on your lap, or your arms, or your hands on your arms. Inhale So, exhale Hum. Inhale So, exhale Hum. If you can do this through your nose, that's the preferred method, but do what works for you. Slow and smooth. No jerks, no noise, no judgment. Our card offering this morning is nothing can stop you now. Woohoo! Sorry to wake you up after the meditation. Nothing can stop you now. Thank you so much for being here. Yay, I love you. maybe don't share this one. This one is for people that have gone through parts of the previous bits of the series. I don't know how well somebody would be able to handle it, and we want to take baby steps in this process. This is more for the experience of the membership that will be opening up soon. So, with love, make it a great day.